Okay, so yeah, I called HUB. He said it probably was just doing a system update or something. But it scared me because I've never really heard it go off before, except like when he was first, well, playing with him, like moving him around. But I never like heard it go off. And it kind of scared me too. So he said it probably was just doing an update or something because he didn't get like, he said if he got an alert, he wasn't paying attention to it or whatever. So I only have access to the doorbell camera. He has other cameras up in here that he has access to. That's in the back, and then one in the front as well. It's like that when you live in across the hall from a thief. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to chime in just to say that I will get better at uploading more and more content of everything that's been going on, even with my hair loss treatments, even with the snippet of what I did for my Halloween of spirit this year. I will upload that. I've been uploading other little videos as well on TikTok, and then stuff like that as well as on here. But nothing really has been going on with me. Like I said, I just want to chill today. I've kind of had a... Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm looking at something. I just wanted to chill today because I've had like a long week. We have been doing the store takedown and stuff like that this week, so it's kind of been a long week for the location I was at. Then my old store manager hit me up from the original store I was at, and I told her I would help them do their store takedown as well. So they're gonna be doing theirs Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'm gonna go over there and help them with their store takedown as well. Other than that, I mean, my last day technically at Spirit was Thursday. So then it seemed like this every day I have been having something to do. Friday was my hair appointment. Saturday I went and dropped some stuff up at my daughter's house. Today I was just like, you know what? I've been driving every day. If it's not work, just doing stuff. I just want to chill today. I don't want to do no laundry and nothing. I'm just going to chill today. So it's snowing. I'm up here in Michigan. This was like the first little snowfall. It was actually snowing. Typical. And let me turn this down a little bit. So like I said, I'm just chilling today, not tomorrow. Again, another week, different story. I'll be getting up, going to do laundry, and just take care of some errands, running some errands while I'm doing that, but nothing major. So I can just chill and get ready to do this store takedown with them Tuesday and Wednesday because you have to be up early and prepare myself for that. So other than that, nothing has been really majorly going on. It has been a season with Spirit this year. I don't even know. I really love doing Spirit Halloween, y'all. I love, love, love Halloween. That's just my season, and I mean, I'm for it all. The decorating, the dressing up, the horror, I'm for it all. But when you working with a manager, even though that's half your age, your decades, it's really no excuse to not be a team player. Like, I was taught that early on in the game, too. I've been her age before. I've had to be over adults that was twice my age. I get it. And I always try to be on both sides of the fence. But when you're just not a team player, you just fucking suck. Like, and it's so funny because everybody that was in, like, my age range, we all had the same complaints with this girl. Getting smart and not being a team player. I'm sorry, dear. We're not none of your little flunkies. We grown-ass women and men. And you need to have, your approach should be a little bit better. Then when you're around, you make it not even fun to be here. Like, I've never had said, damn, I gotta go up here and go to work. I've never felt like that. Any of my, and I've had, first of all, let me just back up. I have not had the best run being with Spirit Halloween, okay? When I was with Halloween City, because those are For those of you who don't know, they are two different Halloween companies. Halloween City and Spirit Halloween are two different companies. Okay? Two different companies. People often think and have thought that over the years that they were two of the same companies, just different names. No, 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 no. Halloween City, it was Party City sister store. Spirit Halloween is Spencer sister store. There's a difference. It's a whole different. Party City now has closed the fuck down all over the globe. They closed down, was it this year? This year. So I was devastated. I really was, because I probably would have went back to Halloween City had they did a Halloween City this year. But since Party City closed down globally, which I was devastated, by the way, I figured, well, then I know it's not going to be a Halloween City if Party City has closed. So when I found out that my DM was going to be back at doing Spirit, he hit me up like, hey, I'm going to be doing a couple of stores, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, well, since it's the DM that I know, I deal with him because he's a good DM. So any store he's under, I don't mind working under because he's a good DM. So fuck it. Okay, boom. So that's how I ended up being back at Spirit Halloween this year. But once again, everything was cool when I was at the first location I was at. Then, where I ended up being at, she lost the manager. And from what I was told, they got into it and the young lady left. Like, I'm not finna deal with this shit and I'm out of here. It just so happens another better job offer landed in her lap. So y'all got work. And she just was like, I guess it wasn't meant for her to do the season with Spirit anyway. But she's been doing Spirit too for a couple of years. I know this young lady because she worked with me last time I did Spirit. I didn't do Spirit last year, but the year before last I did. So, make a long story short, which is I don't normally do that. Y'all know that by now. I end up getting transferred out to Chesterfield location to this young girl stuff. And it has been a season. These customers are getting worse. The stealing is getting worse. It was a couple of black girls that was going around to each of the Spirit locations stealing shit, stealing costumes. We are not allowed to approach or anything like that. So if we know they stealing, we are not allowed to approach them and say hey or anything. We just call the police, try to get most time they always be in the car or whatever. Who steals on foot? So try to get their plate number, try to see what vehicle they was in, and we just call the police. Mind you, when you walk into any Spirit location, you're on camera. Spirit puts up cameras. Halloween City did not. Spirit takes the time to put up audio and video cameras. So when you walk into any Spirit Halloween, you're on camera. So, and yeah, they be tearing Spirit up. I'm not gonna lie. They steal the silliest shit. But when you get to stealing them costumes, your ass is on blast. So naturally, they screenshot you and send it to all the spirits that's globally that's around. So we all very aware of what y'all look like, what y'all wearing, even though y'all gonna change clothes. All of that. And all of that extra shit. We know what y'all look like. So y'all on the radar. So everybody's on high alert. But why go around doing that? I mean, what's the purpose? Like, Spirit puts out coupons. If you know somebody that work at Spirit, you could use their discount. I mean, just make it make sense. Like, for real. I mean, y'all know how Spirit rolls. Spirit is not cheap. I was working at Spirit and I would say, damn, this shit high. And I got a discount. So, I feel y'all pain. I mean, for really. And I appreciate my discount. I really do. And so did my family. But make it make sense. You gonna go to jail with stealing some costumes? You can't wear them in jail. So your inmate costume gonna be a for real costume that you about to be really charged for. Make it make sense. It's not that deep. What would your kids rather have? You there for Halloween or you in jail but they got costumes? I'm confused. Make it make sense. And then y'all going around to all the spirits just stealing shit because they know we can't approach y'all. But we can get your car. We can call the police. You will be on the radar. Make it make sense. Oh well, that's it. I will upload my snippet. I don't know if I did or I did. I don't think I did. But I will upload my little snippet of my recap with my season of Spirit Halloween 2025. But I can't, because I was like 2 times gonna walk out. Like punch out and leave. Because I'm like, this little girl, she keep getting smart, and I'm trying to bypass her age. Because you are in charge. You are a store manager for a reason. And I'm not saying she doesn't do a good job. I would be lying if I said that. I watched, I observed her, and she even showed me a few things. She even showed me a better way to do shit. And I will commend her for that, and I'm very grateful. And I've often told her, hey, I was never really shown the right way, how you do it here at Spirit. Could you show me? Once she shut the fuck up and took the time and showed me shit, I actually can really learn. Okay? But if you just talking about nothing, make it make sense. I'm asking you a question. I didn't ask you about the other letters in the alphabet. I just asked you a question. She just wasn't a team player. She wasn't a team player at all. And I've even had employees come up to me and say, can you just schedule us when you work? Because we like when you hear everything runs smoothly. It don't be no back and forth. It don't be nothing. They just like when you hear everything just run smoothly in the midst of the craziness that goes on, right? Especially when we get closer and closer to the season, to the day. It gets crazy. I mean crazy, mad crazy. And I told them, unfortunately, she's my boss too, and I don't do the schedule. She does the scheduling. And I said, but I really thank y'all for the compliments, because I've had quite a few employees DM me, like outside of our Spirit chat, and say, hey, we like working with you. Can you just make it to where we just come in when you work? But I'm sorry, I couldn't do that, because I said, hey, she's my boss too. And, we have to respect her. But taking as far as, I'm like, little girl, I just found out the bitch aged a couple of days ago. You the same age as my son, or my youngest kid. You could be my daughter. So if I don't take no shit off my own kids, none of my nieces, I'm not going to take no shit from you, because you do not sign my paycheck. You just a manager, okay? You just a store manager. Like, make it make sense. Her approach just wasn't good. And I get it, you have to be in authority. Anytime you're in management of anything, you have to be you can't be a pushover. You can't be gullible. But at the same time, you're not dealing with rookies here. Like, come on, make it make sense. And I know the Lord was working with me, because I humbled myself. I bit my tongue, which y'all know that's something I don't do, to try to get along with this little girl. But at the same time, you gonna have to slow your roll. Because honey, listen, I don't take no shit from nobody. That's just me. Because I don't come in with that attitude. I don't come in with that negativity. I came in, I speak. Half the time y'all don't want to speak. I don't know what this new generation of kids are being raised besides off this social media bullshit. But y'all need to, take some ethnic classes. Learning when you walk into a room, or you walk up and you speak, good morning, good afternoon, have a good evening, be safe. Even if I don't like you, I'm saying hello and goodbye. That's it. That's not hard to speak to somebody. I was saying good morning in our group, in a little Spirit chat we had for our store. I was saying good morning to everybody. She told me that was inappropriate, because it was not work related. I looked at her. I was like, how is that? I said, good morning is saying is inappropriate, because it was not work related. She says, oh, if you can just keep it work related, that'll be better, because that's pushing back, more important messages. I said, oh, so saying good morning, that's inappropriate. And that's pushing back work related messages. How? But okay, fine. I won't say shit else. I won't say shit else at all. But it was little shit like that, y'all. I can't. So I told the DM, I said, look, Because he said he may not come back next season, and it might be his last season. He's been saying that since I've known him. But even if he do or he don't, if he decide to come back next season, I told him, I said, look, I don't want nobody 15 in charge of me anymore. He just started smirking, like, keeping it neutral, but he just kind of started smirking and shaking his head. I said, I'm serious. I said, I can't. I said, I've never felt like I've never wanted to go to work, especially during Halloween season, especially when I was doing the fireworks. Like, this was shit I loved doing. I was looking forward to going to work, but no matter how much I love a job, getting off and going home is always the best. I don't care how much you love your job. For me, punching out and going the fuck home has always been the best of a good day to me, peacefully. So, I can't. This little girl was on a power trip. She was feeling herself. It was her little second year being store manager. I didn't do Spirit last year, and I'm glad I didn't. And I'm glad I wasn't under her anyway. But I'm done. I'm like, nope. If I do it next year and the Lord say the same, if my DM don't, if my DM decide, if he come back, then I'll do it. But I will not be under her store. I'm not. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. So anyway, now shifting gears, I just wanted to tap in on this Layla Ali, my girl Layla Ali, responding back to finally all of Carissa Shields' rumors and all this and the fight and all that shit, 15 million, all that. Now let me put this out here in the atmosphere, because I don't want y'all to be coming back like you'll being a hypocrite. I've been rocking with Layla Ali since day one. I've watched all of her fights. I've been a fan of hers for years. I've watched her father. I've been a fan of him for years. Joe Louis. Let me put it like this. I love boxing anyway. I love boxing, and I used to watch ice skating too. My girl Michelle Kwan. When she retired, I stopped watching it because she was the reason I watched ice skating, because she was bad. Michelle Kwan. She was ice skater. So I grew up watching boxing. Like, I love watching boxing. Even to this day, I love Rocky movies. I love not all of the Rockies, but I've seen all the Rockies. And I watch them over and over and over again. But the earlier Rockies was the best. Was the better Rockies. So anyway, Carissa Shields' movie was awesome. I love watching the movie. That just was freaking amazing. And I commend Carissa because she is from Flint. She is from Michigan. And we have to represent. And her accomplishments was truly beyond amazing. She's just like number one. She's popping and she's doing her thing. And we're not mad at her. The girl has a street named after her now. And that's what's up. And I'm very, very, very proud of Carissa Shields and her accomplishments. Very proud. But let's fast forward. I'm a fan of both ladies. I'm not finna lie. But like I said, I've been rocking with Layla Ali since day one. Day one. And when I say, honey, listen, I'm going to keep my crown and my belts, and I don't have to prove a point to nobody. My record stands alone, okay? When I say Layla Ali came, she needed to be an attorney, okay? She was the Johnny Cochran of clapback, okay? When I say Layla Ali brought it, she brought it. She brought it, gift wrapped it, and FedExed it, okay? I'm talking signed, sealed, and delivered. I am yours. That's all I can say. That's how you bring it. That's how you come, as we say, receipts. Okay? I don't know if Layla Ali a Virgo or not, but I'm a Virgo. And I'm a September Virgo. We different from August Virgos. She came how Virgos would come. We make sure that all our I's are dotted and our T's are fucking crossed. You don't want to fuck with a Virgo. You really don't, because we gonna come with some backtracks on your ass. September Virgos. I don't know the August Virgos, but September Virgos. So that's all I'm gonna say, because Layla Ali, she's the GOAT. She really is. Carissa Shields is the GOAT. What she say? The GOAT? The GOAT? How she said the GOAT? She's the GOAT. And Layla Ali is the GOAT. You have to respect the queen at all times. The queen is the main piece on the chessboard, if you think about it. It's really not the king. If you know chess, and I'm not a chess player, but if you know chess, the queen is the most valuable piece, not the king. So, baby, listen. Layla Ali came with them chess pieces, and she came with all queens. Okay? She came with them queens, and just let you know, I am the queen, and I run this chessboard. It is y'all job to protect the queen at all times. So with all this AI bullshit out and all that, she came with the real facts and figures. Carissa Shields, I would love to meet you, sis. I would love to take pictures with you because I do think you're an awesome lady and you are a good fighter. You are a very good fighter. And your record shows it. But you got to step back. You got to fall back, sis. Because I wouldn't want to fight nobody that much younger than me anyway. Even though Layla Ali looks fucking amazing. You see her body? In that dress? She was ripped when she was boxing, okay? And she's still beautiful. But she's a wife. She's a mother. She got other shit going on. She don't have time to be fooling with the shenanigans. And honey, listen. I enjoy watching those clips. I watched them both twice. Because they just so informative. And she was like, I don't have no entourage. I don't have no makeup crew. It's just me, myself, and I. My ring, my camera ring thing, the mount. And then I'm in my own house, in my living room. And I'm speaking my piece. That's how you do it. In other words, I don't need an entourage. I don't need nobody. I don't need no media here. It's just me coming to you on my page. I'm a fan of both ladies. I really am. But I've been rocking with Layla Ali since day one. Day one. Let that be known. Day one. I've liked all the great fighters. You know, Thomas Hearns, the Hitman. I mean, come on. I mean, just everybody. I've been rocking with Mike Tyson. You know, all of them. I've been rocking with all the great fighters. All the good boxers. So, hey. She's going to stay retired. Looking glamorous, looking beautiful and classy. That's how you decline. I am going to sit back and I'm going to take my bow and bow out with greatness with my mink and my diamonds. Money, and like she said, that's a lot of fucking money. More money than she ever have gotten for one fight, for real, for real. But what I got from that is all money is not good money. She was like, I'm not going to come out of retirement, start back training just to prove a fight, just to prove a good payday for me and her. She's like, I'm not doing that. So that's how you decline respectfully and you bow out. And basically she said her and Carissa Shields could never be. They can't even be friends. She was like, I'm so done with her. We can't even have a conversation. You can't even come back and apologize. Like, I don't even want your apology at this point. And you know what? I feel her every step of the way. I really feel her. I really do. So, on that note, I just want to chime in and say that, honey. That's how you come. When you send for me, this is how I'm finna come for you. And I'll come with receipts. She was the Johnny Cochran of Clapback. Layla Ali was. She came with the receipts. She bagged up everything she said. That's how you do it. That's how you clap back. Carissa Shields, just keep doing your thing. Just keep doing you, boo. And just, this grown woman's territory. You just stay in your lane. You and Papoose keep doing y'all thing. And congratulations to y'all. And y'all just keep doing y'all thing. That's it. Just leave shit alone. And just let it be. Go on and be happy. And you have your man. You have your career. Just go on and do you, boo. Just go on and just do you. Stay in your lane and just go on and own your lane. Just own your lane and stay in your lane. And Layla Ali, she gonna stay in her lane too. Both of y'all are queens to me. But hey, Honey, listen. That is how you bring it. That's all I'm saying. So, I am going to get off here, y'all. That is just my 2 cents. And I will chime back in. I will later this week. Just to recap on what's been going on in my little life. And just to recap on what's been going on all around me. But I had to chime in about this because, honey, Lady Ali brought it. She brought it. So, let's everybody pick up their faces and go on. Everybody doing their thing. Let's just enjoy the holiday season. That is just my 2 cents. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous day. Like and subscribe to my page. And I will be uploading more content coming near you.